Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. And let's hope I'm not like too quiet myself here, so. Okay, everything looks good, Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zach. Welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're going back where we left off yesterday with the episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. So yeah, yesterday we left off with just talking to Gumshoe for a little bit, so let's talk to him a little bit. So how's the investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need a little more indirect way with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look around you? Take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to skip that. If you think I'm lying, that's the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Hey, Amanda. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that there photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took it? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? Oh, you mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by it, that camera automatically snaps a photo of one of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Excuse me. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got the free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Let's take a quick look around before we... Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Huh. Hey, there's a camera. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you'll see who went where. The number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right Studio 1, left Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, that wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down too. Took the tree down with it too. Mention Studio 1. I'll check that. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a car key to get in. It makes sense that they would keep it in non-employees out. Detective Gumshoe, what's down this path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that's what is kind of dangerous. You should stay out of, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it anymore though. That's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio falling on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what you're supposed to mean, pal. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew them. Ew, gross.
Hey, you! Oh, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo by Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just to the left from here is the gate where the camera just took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see? This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder just happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, then I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Yeah, good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? Huh, definitely sounds like it. Ooh, excuse me. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He showed the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I'll tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when the pictures took too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just viewed all the photos on the computer over there in the guard station. I check them every day before I go home, they do. Yeah.
The computer runs the studio camera.
Hey, no touching!
An overhead studio maps, right. From here says employee area, to the left says actual film studios. Main gate studios, figure that. Looks like the studio van. Probably is carry around film equipment. Okay, that's the guard station. Yeah. Let's see. Nick, this is where they all do the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or some popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Okay. Damn, someone had T-bone steak? Huh, T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach for just for steaks. What? Actually, that'd be dope. Must be a storage room. That's where to keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else where they keep the films in the film studio? I mean, to be fair, he ain't wrong. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for the crying out loud. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least that's where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Let's see. There's some regular suits and among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you already were wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? That's a good question. How many? Wait, why am I thinking about this? I shouldn't be thinking about this. This is weird.
Why? Because your wife has a bottomless stomach when it comes to sweets?
Yeah. The vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh. This is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Try, Nick. Try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee key card. Or that must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Stop it. My partner, the thief in training. Hello. Hello, Blossom. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap yesterday. It's locked. It looks like he didn't open the window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Okay.
That's supposed to be dust.
No, the windows are frosted for privacy. This is a studio where blah blah blah. Let's go and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. All right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone to be visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. It doesn't give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. The outline where Jack Hammer's body placed with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head of the part looks like a helmet. It's funny, I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. That's a pretty thick costume then. Hey, look! That's a chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit one of these. Hey Nick, take a look. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they used to clip for filming. Look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera. Must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Jesus, what the hell are you thinking? Hey, you don't... Not touching that. Oh, wrong voice. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers. We're representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. We'll leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with someone else. The employer area, that's where Power's dressing room is right now, right? Oh, the Power's dressing room, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm not sure I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that.
But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was the action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sent someone other than the regular film crew and was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it at a witness testimony. The fuck did I just feel? That was weird. Anyway, I'm sorry. random moment there. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. With you? Probably. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And then the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Excuse me. Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks that there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me quick. Tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone had been complaining about the work I do, eh? Well, we're just talking about we were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Huh? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Respect your elders. Shame to the youth. She left. Okay, that just happened. Well, Nick, this is a chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders. Well, I guess it's time to get that. The computer runs the studio's security cameras. Nick, maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes! Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, you know how these things work, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That's when the security lady arrives at the station. Shit. Fuck, I forgot what the... Shit. What was it? Was it ST1307 or ST1370? Shit. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for the day. Let's see what we got. Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who's always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printing on the back. Huh? October 15th. 2. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope. That's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, Let's show her the photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to an enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So we're done for today?
I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really was the security lady. To be continued. Could it have been the security lady? Excuse me. As Phoenix Wright, but has finished the investigation for the nobles defend Will Powers. Is the security lady really the one who was the murderer inside the suit? Will she be the one to confess her love to Detective Gumshoe? Or will we actually find out if Maya had separate stomachs for separate foods? Find out next time. October 15th. Not 15th. Oh, wait. October 18th. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Ah, crap. Against Edgeworth again? Jesus, man. This dude has no life. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios.
I mean, Edgeworth lives in his job.
Excuse me.
I mean, okay, yeah, you mean Edward's life. Edward's life is his job.
I mean, fair. Plus, also, if you got an ascot like that, that's like, I would be staying in that thing 24/7 too. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimonies. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
I wonder if he wears it to bed. You know, that's a great question. I know there's an anime series around this, so I'm kind of curious on that one. Not gonna lie. Very well. I call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain it with a guide map here.
To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. The main gate's here. The security lady that works there at the studios was there at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is their gate. Past that security station, there is a gate, you see. Past now the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is where the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. Victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later that day at 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. A samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Nah, good. I think you can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting her witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Well, you just call me Grandma. Man, she likes to ramble.
We have to get all of our energy out.
Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Yeah, by the way, I was not skipping that, by the way. That was literally all in the game. So. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on that day. Day of the murder, correct? Yeah, Wendy Oldbag, more. No joke, Jesus. Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone had to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She's sure one hell of an old bag. Now, here we go. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gas station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then till 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man was right there and he was heading to the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin cross-examination, Mr. White. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I know the part where I need to be. Now, if I recall, it's either press or present here. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ear, Sonny? Next, this is your chance. Yep, time to pull out our secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Oh, wrong button. Let me get this straight, Miss Oldbag. You've been saying it since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is it exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag? Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. This
Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in the court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
I mean, I can't blame him. Can you really blame him? I mean, if he calls her old bag, then that's kind of like calling the pot kettle black.
I know, right? Seriously.
However, you do not have proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to that young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has less even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear your proof then. Never said anything. I don't mind you. That morning during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now take a look at the photo. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had a sprained ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals. Trip and fall?
Yes. And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh.
So Powers sprained his ankle.
I helped him make it better for him, of course. You helped him make it better? I kissed it where it hurts. Let's skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning the back props, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. I'm trying to get to the part where... Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Wait, why did I give him the southern accent? Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. He broke a prop?
He sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with it. With duct tape. To fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court records. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose you're right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in the photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not on the camera would have killed Mr. Hammers. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask me twice.
Ugh.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go through before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went, so if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may continue. You may cross-examine the witness.
Let's see.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old Windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Let's see. No. I don't think this portion for presenting anything. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking, right? Are you sure? The witness answered the question, and then anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what? Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
2:30 p.m. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean 401? Well, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention,
If they had, I would have seen them. How do you know that?
didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Okay. Wait. I feel like I'm gonna... No. No, wait. This would be the perfect time for this, I think. Nope, I'm gonna lose it. Damn it. Damn it. Time of death 10:15 and 2:30 p.m. Pierced by the spear. Guide map to the global studios. Fuck. Hmm. Sorry, I'm gonna kick out of that. Okay. Detective Gumshoe told her. She definitely confirms it was Pup. I feel like this is the spot where we bring in the guide map, but I could be wrong. Ah, damn it. Yep, fuck. I feel like I'm missing something. I pressed on every portion of this. I feel like I'm missing something here, big time. Trying to think. Yeah, that robber really will have good timing and appearance. Probably, yeah. I keep wanting to show the photo again, but let's try it. Oh, here we go. Look at this photo one more time. That photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. Oh. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security camera data. Oh. You know, if you want to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer had only data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it was the only photo?
Order! Order!
Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to get comfy again here.
Please tell the court what you mean by that, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not only one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady's the only one with access, the security lady herself.
Yee! Me? Watch your mouth, you whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on that gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that would be what it seems to mean. Can a witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
Hey, boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You whippersnapper too? Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose. You could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera, security computer to check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, honey. I only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I'll say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
A fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. If they get information about rehearsals for gosh knows where, they're always hanging out. Hanging about. One was there that day.
Well, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there was a drain. There was a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, excuse me.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, it's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children's, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible? Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right.
And as I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. During that 5 minutes, I'm going to need myself to get a brewski. This shade ain't good for my heart. Not to mention the old windbag there. This old windbag sure giving me the creeps.
Mr. Paros! Yes? Tell me straight. Oh, wait, now tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't. I go to the studio. I don't sleep in, honest. So who was in the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know?
The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner in the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone who wanted to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, what does it leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we need to play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could convincingly have done this.
Right.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we have to get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot. Losing the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought of the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defendant disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the murder.
Order. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in your mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. But who was a person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
So, shit. The only one I could think of would be the assistant girl, because honestly, I mean, it's the only one I could think of, but let's see. Ugh, excuse me. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in that picture was really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury? What about the assistant? Oh, her? Same batch ups, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Power's injury. She could look like the steel samurai. She looked like the steel samurai with the costume, but she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out of under the case. Shit. Nobody knows what I've seen. Maybe we move on, Mr. Wright. This fight isn't over yet. If you would, on a one more chance, please. Oh, yeah. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Oh! The steel samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scenes run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Well, why was she going through the trouble wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo. If she was in costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes II, baby. That's odd. Odd? Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection with some demanding evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? So you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole way? Grady don't deserve no break. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Winbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute!
What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though. As you say, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't mean... When I was that age, I put an old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not a killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is to be nice to kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. White. You have proof that shows a boy could not have committed the murder? Guess now would be a good time for the guide map. This is my proof. Shit. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. The very spear shown here in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag's speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. Excuse me. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. And please, then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. But wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there is something I was told not to talk about. No, not to talk about? By whom? Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Testify, sister. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on that day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they just told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Soulbag, this is crucial evidence. Why didn't you come keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my traps, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Pretty obvious what I should be pressing on. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scenes without the director? Of course. Yes, well, I'm surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and it's all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've asked all my questions, but... by the studios, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all on it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. Oh, that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you've got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Your Honor, we've learned there are others at the studio, Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I told that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information on these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends today's proceedings, the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh, excuse me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really it's nothing, grins. Or should I say... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director, director and producer. They'll be turning up in the trial next trial as witnesses for certain. So now it's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Oldbag? What do you think, Miss Powers? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusations. All right, let's go down. Let's get down to the studio. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys.
The day one of the trial had ended. Will Edgeworth be able to get all the information needed next time so he does not look like an idiot?
Excuse me.
Will Phoenix be able to get all the information they need? And will someone please make sure that the judge gets his brewski, because that man needs it. Find out next time on Phoenix Wright.
Time for day two? Time for day two, yep. Phew, what a day. There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Excuse me. No one's here. Right. Now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the cart stand, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 Stu we heard about in the trial today? Well, here, it's down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's just check it out. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like of a studio, does it? No, that it doesn't. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty shady for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is the studio? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, one of them's bent. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plate. So they ate the T-bone steaks too. What is with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem off about this place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is some temporary film set. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Incinerator. Apparently they... Excuse me, man, I caught my throat there. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have to have a driver's license. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Yeah, not finding anything much here. To Studio 2? Probably, though it doesn't look like a studio. Yeah, not finding anything here. Let's double check on Studio 1. I really don't want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Well, first things first, I want to check on things. Same things. Okay, so essentially everything's... Let's see. Okay.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyer, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Don't mention it. Is it true that they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Whoa, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. So, some assistant, right? Yeah, but you don't... But you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. It's just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Well, if you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, that boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that's the idea. That was the idea. I kind of feel sorry for him, though, don't you? What, do you want to rip off the grate off it? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Fuck it. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, like, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hey-ya! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Let's see, I know who did it. Electric powered bicycle. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I mean, not entirely wrong. Let's see. This horse samurai. Some just need a wee bit of assistance. That's what Power says, at least. I guess he snuck in and took it while he was asleep. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers had him been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh? She's got a point. Let's see. Same thing. Let's see. Same thing. Wait, these snacks, they're past the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. The only thing I haven't checked was this. But didn't we take that key card? We borrowed it. There's a difference.
Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I wouldn't clean up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates where there's steak buns left over on the employees area? Yeah. Can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets and snapping pictures. You should see the windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. Excuse me. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was at the prop stage room, so I didn't see them. I guess you were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saves the studio from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Let's see. But we literally checked out the entire studio. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us to go in the right direction? Sorry, but no. But be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't really rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. You're a fanboy and sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. It was directing the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses big. I see. Whose side is she on? You're hiding anything else from us, aren't you? No, I suppose not. Okay. Regarding this photo, yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. Who was gonna warn it? Your costume was in your dressing room, right? Yes. I guess he snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? It is a spear. It is heavy, that spear. It's a pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed around, kid, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it right away, though. With duct tape. We heard. Okay, let's bring this up. We found this key card in your dressing room. Oh, that's Mari, yes. Can people get outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show is done filming, that is. Huh. Okay, that's actually good information to have. Alright, let's go back to the studio, I guess. Let's see if I can pick up anything else. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Let's see. I think that's it here. Place is crash. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? A sound came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should go barging in. Huh? It's locked. Wait, don't we have a key? No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they let us. How do we get a key? Let's see. Nope. Nope. I wonder. Damn it. I was thinking there's a way we can like lead her away from the guard. Let's see. Trader is locked. The key is probably in the security station. I doubt they let us borrow it. Yeah, I don't know, but if I heard a thud, I'd be just barging in, so... I already used the keyblade just to unlock the door. But then again, that's just me. Station, I can see the computer and run security systems. Please don't touch anything. The security lady will knock the stuff inside of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. How's there a next time? Okay. I really don't remember this case all that much, really, and it was sad. Let's see. Oh boy. Trying to think. WTF, who are to... Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, what? We can not know the great Malena. I think the Steel Samurai Mine RTFC. Read the film. What? Really? You're the Sam Manella? I'm so sorry. You just look so... sorry. No, great trade, really. It's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. I'll do a lot of cosplay because that costume is... Yeah. Try and find the right one. Okay, yeah, this combo. Yeah. The Hiffle? Rock Shores, what? Hey, you're drooling! Hello, buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Excuse me. Pink Princess, warrior of light, old Tokyo. Ruffle Lemio. Pink Princess. Why's it gotta be little, old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Tokyo? Maya, you really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? I know who Joe does. The security lady told Joe about us. That's right. Yeah, well, it was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting at lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. It was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yes, of course. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does shuck sores mean? No idea. Hey, don't look at me. I don't know either. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time with Espen at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that means that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh yeah, Mr. You mean D. Vasquez. She's a genius. Math skills, all that. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. We were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Ooh, the boss over the network and some sponsors, a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and they got out of here around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all great hair geezers. Sounds like they all be reliable witnesses. I'm gonna examine a few things here. What now? The snacks, there's twice as much there was before. I eat them. They're past their expiration date anyways, Ruffle. She's probably biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Okay. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, he looks obviously dragging his foot. That's right, he was there.
Ah! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did.
Excuse me.
They pulled out a spare samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could a sweet old lady wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess they ruled out her being a murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a sight or an insult. And you won't be getting information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Humph.
This lady's too much.
Hey, no touching.
About the kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
She is so fucking pissed. Nothing new there. Nothing new here. Right, nothing new. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Still let's check here. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Nothing that we haven't presented back as a murder, so... Oh, shit!
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he's right. I bet he came right through the drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see...
I gave him a low voice, or I had like dumb joke.
I don't see any adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Kobe. Kobe Haxons. Call me Kittle again, I'll cut you down where you stand, you little doer. Yeah.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter the name of the evil doer of that evil doer?
What do you mean? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
You can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Easy. Like some fries with that?
Huh, not bad, kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? So you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always! Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers! What, wait! Let me go!
He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on the way out. A bottle? Why is it sitting there, I wonder? Pocket sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He said he saw everything. Okay. Alright, knowing now that happened, that means that more than likely the kid went across the gate. Which means... Huh, where's old Windbag? Odd for her to leave her post.
Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper!
Yep, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. And while we're there, yoink!
Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick.
The trailer key. The key to the trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Time to go. Will still work. It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
He seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. And not that eager.
Eek! Someone's in here.
Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and... I see. And who might you?
This Van Quist, the producer.
This Van Quist, she's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Van Quist?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I was looking for a script.
A script.
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Can we ask about a bit of the day of the murder?
I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We really like to ask about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vanquist?
It's on TV every week.
That's all I had to say about it. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sam Manella, what was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I am looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look that way. Nick, let's get out of here. There's someplace else we have to check.
Yeah. Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right, we'll give it to him. Use it for the court. Let's examine it a little bit though. It looks like they're designed a set for the Steel Samurai show. There are some figures and how much it would cost. Can't believe they spend this much money on those sets. Yeah, no, that shit is fucking expensive. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Ooh, my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballets? You know what? Actually, not gonna lie. I actually would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see a ninja ballet. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. Oh, it's been years since that show. It was one of those tropical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse? An old movie poster, Down on My Sandwich, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Just some paper cups and crumpled up documents. Had a meeting. Okay. So what was it that fell earlier? Oh well, I guess we'll go to talk to the dude, I guess. Hopefully he's still in the freaking dressing room. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did they put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pound if I don't find it. Nick. It might be quicker just to look in all the places where he's likely have been. I agree. Okay, so let's see. I mean, he was here this morning, so let's see. Da, 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 da. Nope. Amount of food. Let's see. See, there's always at least a good side for always checking. Oh, wait. I'm a dumbass. Where else would it be? We're back to the scene of the crime. That's why we need to get out of here quick, Nick. Yep. Hey, look! The chair the director station. Maya, take a look around the chair for me, will you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't you say he left it somewhere? Ah! Found it! Nick, the script. Good work. So I guess we go to the director or go to the producer? I say we just bypass the director and go straight to the producer. Here, we found your script. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I am reading. Just hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyways? And do you even know who we are? Father's lawyers? Right. And Mari is suspect. No, well, no, but... You don't want to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you can tell us might be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes? Yes. With the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. None other people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path was blocked, the lead was blocked. The lead chair was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. His head fell off into the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving their head out of the way until 3 o'clock. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck in here until the path was clear. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Harma died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. The crane came after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear their way. I'm sure they'll collaborate my story. But wait, what if the hell fell out? So, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well, come. There's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in oinks. Ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Checking the head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Helmet died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. I'm sure it doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibis is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Maya, it's you. Called it! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess it means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Yeah. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us out at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. What's wrong?
Whippersnapper!
She's been chasing that boy the whole time. Damn. Hold back, baby. Oh, my man, does she have stamina.
Can I catch it?
Sounds like she hasn't made any luck catching him.
I've got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
A hostage? What's this about a hostage?
But that boy was running away. He dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand when she's huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Maybe
No! I'm catching that bird. It's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I wonder. What happened to the boy?
I see him again. I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I want to meet with the director just now.
My heart. I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where Amber died.
Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. And do I have anything? Just so you know.
Okay. Let's be sure to give it back.
She's not as demanding as exhausted. Nope. Okay. Hey! Hey you, wait a second! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name was Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! There, he's back. How does she? Hey there. Would you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Maya. Maya Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, can you take it from here? I'm not sure I'm qualified. Yeah, I think you're a little underqualified, Phoenix, my boy. After all, she's kind of got a nice... She's the one that's kind of got the assets. Say that again, and I will be the one to murder you. Can't murder me. Sorry, and you're subconscious. man, this power of sleep. Man, this power of sleeping is awesome. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he, the bomb? What would a layman like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at me. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like his little purse of persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe?
You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie, huh? You're even lamer than I thought.
Why does everyone but me know about this show? A samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and I would get along. Damn it. Okay, I thought that would work. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Damn it. Thought that would work. Let's see. There's gotta be something here I can use. Hmm. Trying to do. Let's see. Damn it, you had nothing here either. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know, Phoenix. I think we might be facing another dead end somewhere around here. Let's see. Yep, everything's checked off. Wait, I wonder. Hang on, let's try talking about the hostage. Nope. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. Oh, that's what I need to do. Big fan. You don't have to your own car, Miss Solbag? Shooter one isn't my turf. You let me borrow it then? If I give her the key card, she wouldn't be able to fit. Well, why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here goes Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I might have use for this. Right. I'm off. Okay. Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, but you are! You are, huh? You are, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you're super dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card! But you offer me something I already own, you're in effect. It's why this is the very basic of our consumer society, named the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you're so dumb. What do we teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After all I went through the trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You know something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are rarer than the plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Ugh. Let's see. Who do we know that would have such a card? That would have such a card, or... Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Let's see. No, wanna be the truck. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's always the same person. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Ooh, I wonder. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's the Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait, what? That's it! That's the card I need! You know how long I've been looking for it? I don't care what kind of girl you think I might am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, these cards. I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. This is for you. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Well, that was easy. Huh, who would have guessed? Then again, I had like a heart. Then again, it was a 50-50 shot, to be honest with you. How would you have known that she was one of those ones that collected cards? Call it a gut feeling. You're just being you were just stereotyping, weren't you? I do no such things, Phoenix. Mentally in my head, of course. In my head. Well, actually, yeah, no, that was a whole stereotype. I am totally lying. I am totally lying out of my ass right now. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium one card I need! Give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I never seemed so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and maybe throw an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we could have taken and we can we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him based on his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Obi, yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So what's your favorite thing about the Samurai? I like the way he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I got every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai leads the final blow. What's Sam? I got him all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I got it for my birthday. My album was named Wanna Hear The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always pick another one. Well, I'm happy to accept it. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Maya? What a life. I mean, again, dude, I keep telling you, dude, it's not. Keep telling you, dude, it's because she's got the assets. You say that? Are you trying to say people are trying to get stuff for her looks? Duh. No duh, dude. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't the Steel Samurai model for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might have some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. Excuse me. I had to come in through the woods out of the back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used the samurai spirit just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Ben, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Maya? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best leave this one alone. Not so fast. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Maya? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa! Come on, come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Maya. See you soon. Alright, guys. So we are going to go... Wow, I didn't know. Alright, guys. We are going to go ahead and call it here for the time for now. Wow, that actually went a little bit longer than I thought. Went a little bit longer than I thought it would. I got caught up in the game. Alright, guys. So, yes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and this is getting a lot of fun. Again, this is getting really, really good. I'm loving. I love this game again. I'm remembering why I love this game so much. So, in the meantime, though, if you guys have enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like. If you guys want to check out the next following up stream, subscribe, hit that bell button to catch when we do go live. If you guys want to also check out some stuff that I've mentioned and have questions about, like the new little thing I brought up called the power of sleeping. You can ask me in my Discord and such for like any of the lore for the VTuber, for my VTuber model and anything like that. So in the meantime, though, guys, don't forget to check out everything down below for like merchandise. Check out like the merch store and all that fun stuff. In the meantime, though, we're gonna call it here. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a good night. And always remember to game on, rage on, laugh on, and repeat. Hope you guys have a good one.
With MTG Arena, I can play Magic the Gathering on the go,